Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia, and welcome to Create with Tracy for Thursday. I'm gonna wait just a couple of minutes to see if people pop on. If you are here and you're watching live, even if you're not live at the moment, you're watching the replay, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I have my laptop ready to go so I can look for comments as well. So hopefully you've all had a really great week. You've had a little bit of crafting time. Let's try to think of what's really happened this week. I've worked, obviously. I've done a few more swaps for on stage in November, so that's really great to be getting some of that done. Hi Glenda, how are you? And I'm actually working on with the swaps. Hi from next door. Hi Marion. I'm working on both a card swap as well as a 3D swap, so they're super exciting. If you've never been to a Stampin' Up demonstrator event, let me just talk you through a little bit of what they do. And I might just bring the camera down a little bit. Hi Pam, how are you? So what they do, and you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but you can create both cards and 3D items, and then you can swap with fellow demonstrators, which is so fun because you get a ton of great inspiration. You get to meet demonstrators as well, which is always nice, and I love it because it's so nice to see what everyone else creates as well. So I am doing both card and 3D, and I'll also be doing the videos for those, so you'll see them a little bit later on in November when we have the on-stage event. Hi Jeanette, how are you? Marion's been fussy cutting all the witches this afternoon. That's awesome. Did you colour them first, or are you going to colour them after they're fussy? Yeah, so on stage is in November. It's a one event for here in Australia this year. If you want the 3-day event, you have to go to Vienna, Austria. But here in Australia, you can either choose to go to the Sydney event or Perth event. So if you've been thinking about joining Stampin' Up, now's the time because registration's still open. You can still join in. Marion and I are going up at Sydney for on stage in November, so if you would like to join us there, you could certainly do that as well. Oh, she's done half and half. Very productive. Although it was a nice day to be outside and about today, I think. You didn't pick your days very well. Yeah, so I've been working on those. I've told you a couple of weeks ago that we got scoop ice creams here in the shop, so they've been doing really well, both with adults and kids. So that's exciting that that's working well. And some exciting news is my daughter's coming home today for the weekend, so that's even better. You're good, except for a bit of hay fever. You know what? Hay fever is really bad out here at the moment because we have so many canola plants up, and the pollen coming off that is really bad. So one of my friends actually said today to get your hay fever tablets out because it's going to be playing up. I haven't had any problems yet, but I haven't been outside really either, so I'm not looking forward to hay fever season. Get good tablets because that works amazing. So hi everyone, welcome. If you haven't already popped on and said hello, please do so, welcome. And I've got actually a really fun video for you today. I took part in a card swap with Wendy Cranford's team, the lovely Stampers. And this was when the annual catalogue first came out. So these are annual catalogue swaps, but because I had to send all mine over to the US and then I had to wait for the US ones to come back to me. And you know, COVID takes a little bit longer with the post as well. So I've got a whole heap of really great swaps from the annual catalogue. So we'll be going through those today as well as the card that I created for the swap. So, and it's using the Tea Boutique suite that's in the annual catalogue. I love this suite. I haven't played with it enough, and I say that all the time, but I find the annual catalogue doesn't really get enough time. Like we have it out for a month or so, and then the mini catalogue and celebration starts, and we sort of forget all about the annual catalogue. So I'm excited to do today's card with you, but we have some other announcements to do as well. But while I have everyone's attention, the question I have, because I made my card swaps in all 5 of the in colours, so my question to you guys is, what colour are we going to use for the card today? So here are the colours: Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Parakeet Party and Orchid Oasis. So pick your favourite. We'll take a bit of a poll as we're talking, and that's the card, or the colour that we're going to choose on our card. So I haven't really got anything ready, but we'll have to do everything all together. But that'll be fun. It'll work out just fine. Yeah, Marion's right. Too much to pick from and so little time with the annual catalogue. Marion said Orchid Oasis. Okay, get your votes in, people. You've got time. All right, so a quick, I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's really anything else going on. We've got our daughter coming home tonight. She's staying tonight with her boyfriend. They're going tomorrow to a wedding. It's his cousin's wedding. And then they're coming back Saturday, staying Saturday night, and then going back home Sunday. So I think this is the first time she's been home and the first time I've seen her since Mother's Day. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're having a barbecue Saturday night, which is the only thing she's asked us for, is she's missed the barbecue. So, and we've got an outdoor patio heater now too. So it's not going to be too cold. Even if it is, we'll just bundle around the heater. All right, Tahitian Tide. We have 2 Orchid Oases. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I changed my mind with my favourite colours. I really, really like the Parakeet Party. I really like the Starry Sky, but the Orchid Oasis is really growing on me as well. Pancake Sundae, absolutely. That was another favourite that my daughter requested, has to have pancakes on Sunday, which is a ritual that we used to always do before she moved away. But anyway, she can make them herself, but it's not the same when you're not with family. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the camera down. We're going to do a few announcements. I'm going to show you the beautiful cards that I did in the card swap, and then we'll get crafting. So keep coming in with your favourite in colour. Now that's the new in colours: Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Parakeet Party and Orchid Oasis. All right, let's pop the camera down. Okay, hopefully that lighting is all okay. Bring in another one just to help out a little. All right, so for anyone who purchases this month in my online store, you get a couple of extra bonuses. We have the handmade card, which I really like this one. This embossed background, the leaf falling embossing folder, is so pretty. I really love it. And that is one of the free celebration papers, Rings of Love DSP. So that is one of the added bonuses. The second bonus is a bundle tutorial. This has some really great both cards and projects in it. I created this, and you can see the video that I created this in here on YouTube. It's a little box using the wagon wheel as the treat. This is using the Wonderful World bundle, which is a celebration item. And then if you place an order of $100 or more in product, you'll also receive the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. And these were the cards that I created last week here on the live. And that is my tutorial in this bundle. Now, if you live outside of Australia, you can also get your hands on this bundle. You can purchase it over on my blog. But yeah, $100 order, you'll get this one for free. I'm also giving this out to my INKY Stampers team. So if you want to join my team, you'll get the free tutorials as well. This one I haven't placed on the INKY Stampers yet. I'm getting to it. I keep forgetting to do it. So I'll do that tomorrow, I promise you. And for anyone who also places a $100 order or more, just for this month, I have a wonderful special, the Hippest Hippos and the Hippo Dies. I'm giving this away to one one customer. So I don't have a lot of orders already. So if you really would like this set, place a $100 order in my online store. You've got a really good chance of getting it. There's only a couple of people so far, so which, you know, free stuff, which is awesome. Also, till the end of this month, for every $90 you choose, you can choose a celebration item, which is also free stuff. These are actually both a $90 order, so if you wanted to place a $180 order, you could choose these ones as your free one. If you're placing an order of $100 though, I'd choose something else just in case you get these ones in the draw. Alright, so that is that. What else is there? So there is also a wonderful joining offer. If you would like to join Stamping Up, you can become a part of my INKY Stampers team, and for $169 you can choose $235 worth of product. You'll have free shipping your first order. You also get a planning kit which has a planner, notebooks, stamp set. There's a huge amount of really great goodies there in that free offer, and you'll be part of the team as well. Hi Rachel, how are you? How are you feeling? Have they sorted everything out, or are you still not 100%? Alright, so if you've just joined in, we're taking a poll on our favourite in colour. So this is what we're creating with tonight, but I just need you to choose which one you want. So we have 2 Orchid Oasises, 1 Tahitian Tide, and if you haven't had a go at guessing or which one you prefer, please do that now. Alright, so let me show you the cards that I received in my card swap, all in your catalogue, so which is really fun. They're still investigating, but you're okay. But you've got high blood pressure. That is no good. We'll just rest up, put your legs above your heart. That always helps. All right, so look at this one. Isn't this gorgeous? This one is from Jodie Jordan. And I love the colours in this one. Nice and bright. That green has been heat embossed with white embossing powder. It really pops in the background. So there we have that one. Also the birthday wishes has been heat embossed. So really pretty. This one here is from Chris Cowan. These are all American demonstrators on the Lovely Stampers team, which is Wendy Cranford's team. So a few of them do have YouTube videos as well. So look at that. That's a great fun fold. Nice little pop up with the vase. See the corks popped off. Okay, next one is Roberta Timmons. And that's that little birdie punch. And this is the paper that's in, just let me try and think of what it's called. It's in the annual catalogue, but it's the paper that you can get with your host rewards. It's really pretty. So, cute card, nice and bright, which I really like. Next one is from Cindy Johnson. Orchid Oasis for Pam. Awesome. Look at that. Very coastal. I love the waves in the background with the sand. So really pretty, and she's popped up the palm leaves. So really nice card, that one. We have Christine McPhails. Or McFalls, it might be McFalls. So a nice embossed one. We have some brushed metallic butterflies. Hang on a minute, guys. Sorry everyone, I was just getting a call on my mobile, which is out in the shop, but I've got new hearing aids that actually are connected to my phone and it was coming through on my hearing aids, so Very, very weird. So I just got my husband to stop the call. The next one is Catherine, and I can't see the last name. Catherine Cornier, I think it is, Cathy Cornier. Also using that same set from previously. And I love this die. It gives that stitched background there as well. Wink of Stella. She's got Wink of Stella on the flowers as well. So they really pop up beautifully. And how nice are these colours together? Very nice. All the new in colours. Okay, our next one's from Brenda Barriott. And isn't this pretty? This DSP, I'm not sure what DSP that is, but that's really pretty. And then it's embossed in the evening evergreen as well. A little bit hard to see. There we go. Marion has that die, it's lovely. Yes, that's this one here. I think that's the one you're talking about with that little edging die. Rachel Wright, this one's from, and she used the same suite that I did. Oh. So the Tea Boutique suite. She's die cut from the DSP for the cup, and she's even included a herbal tea, a buttermint. I will admit I'm not a fan of, I love tea. I'm a real big fan of tea, but I don't like herbal teas or flavoured teas. I don't know, I like plain old black tea. Naomi Smith is the next one. And this one's really pretty because it's just stamped on the one card and then popped up with the sentiment. Some beautiful in colour elements and a nice matting in the background. So she's used the Orchid Oasis, I think. Well, this actually might be the Starry Sky because those dots actually are ombre in colour. And then Starry Sky in the background in the matting and Sweet Sorbet. So very nice. We have a Ginny Grey using that suite again. This is a cute fun fold, a really easy one to do. You cut off a piece and then you turn it sideways and add it to your card. And she's also popped up those beautiful flowers. This one's quite similar to my card because I've used that DSP. I've also used the ribbon, so really nice. We have Yvette Smith. Look at that. So much work in this one. I have these dies and they scare me. I will admit they're a little hard to work out. I need to just sit down and play with them a little bit. So really pretty card. I love the colours she's used as well. Very pretty. Alison Hilburn using the beautiful kite set. Your friendship is so uplifting. So that's really cute. You could make this a great kid's birthday card as well. We have Lydia Levi. Another quick fun fold. A Z fold card. It's beautiful DSP. That big stamp set. I have that one, that's really pretty. And it sits nicely on a desk. So very nice. Christian Holmes is the next card. And she's used that Wisteria stamp set. Lots and lots of sparkle and shine with the Wink of Stella. And she's brought in another one of those brushed butterflies. Brushed brass butterflies. So really nice. Oh, I don't know whether you can see that too well, but she also has vellum in the background that she's stamped. So it gives it a nice little element of shadow. Okay, we have one here from Jen Ward. And I believe these are from the note cards and envelopes. So we've got a coordinating envelope. She's used the stitched greenery die, which is super cute. Bit of vellum in the background. This one was a popular set when it was the suite when it came out, so super nice. And they come in all the in colours. So a lot of people are focused just on those in colours. Okay, last one of the card swap. This one is from Katie Nickerson. And again, that favourite suite. So obviously the ladies all enjoyed this tea boutique suite. Doesn't that die has really nice, creates a really nice background, lots of interest. And she's coloured the teacup and a little bit of colouring in the roses as well. They're really nice, and tied in the envelope. Alright, so that's all the cards, which are really, really pretty. Let me show you the card that I sent over to them, and it was in all 5 of the in colours. So I'll bring them in. So we have Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, you see all that gloss and shine, Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party, and Orchid Oasis. So that was the 5 colours. Let me have a quick look to make sure who won. I think it's Orchid Oasis. Yep, Orchid Oasis by a long shot. That's great. Alright, so I do need to grab a few things. So we're starting off, it is basic white thick card base, which I haven't even cut down yet. That's the one we're doing. I'll bring my trimmer in. I have a piece of A4. I'm just going to score in the middle at 4 1/8. This gives you 2 card bases, and then turning to the other side, I'm going to cut at 5 7/8. There we have. Gonna pop that one to the side. And of course, with this whole card, not only have I used that cup of tea bundle, which I'll bring it in and show you. This one here comes with dies if you get the bundle, which I highly recommend. I am using a few dies tonight, so we'll show them. But I've also teamed up with that Stylish Shape dies. I love this set. I say it every week, I think, because I think I use it every week. You need this set if you don't already have it. This is one of those basics in your stamping stash that you'll use over and over again. Okay, so I need my smallest circle, my second smallest, and the third smallest from that. And we're also using a few of the dies from the cup of tea. We need a piece of the Orchid Oasis cardstock. And we're also using the in colour, so the 2022-2024 in colour. This is a 6x6 pack in the annual catalogue. And this is a great way if you're starting out, grabbing these sets. They come in all 6 of our family colours, so brights, regals, subtles, neutrals, and our 2 in colours. So that's there if you need them. And we're going to use basic white for a bit of our die cutting. So we're going to start off just by stamping our images before we die cut. I'm using 3 of the stamps from that set. So thank you. This teacup, because I really love the country look of that one. This one's also really nice as well. And for the little tea bag here, we're going to grab out, I just can't thank you enough. So that fits perfectly on the little tea bag. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of all my other ink pads off my desk. I have my Orchid Oasis. So I'm going to stamp a thank you. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to stamp my images and then we'll cut them out, die cut them out. One for my tea bag and then my cup. Perfect. We'll be using our ink pad again in just a minute, but we want to make sure that we have all our die cut pieces first. So I'm going to grab out that little tea bag, the cup, and from this set I'll also need my little heart. I'm going to grab that one out. In our cardstock, we're going to die cut the smallest circle. Our DSP is our second smallest, and then we're also going to be die cutting that circle around the thank you. So I'm going to bring it in. I'll bring in my mini tonight, I think, because all these die cuts are really quite small. Thank you everyone, I'm glad that you like the cards. Let me know, have you guys participated in card swaps before? I know not everyone is a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that's okay. But if you are, have you done the card swaps before? So we're going to do our basic white first. Run that one through. I'm just so excited that we're going back to, we're going to run that through next time around. I'm so excited that Stampin' Up are going back to in-person events. I have really missed them. And I think the Stampin' Up events are one of the best things about being a demo. You get to interact with Stampin' Up staff, you get to meet with demonstrators and make new friends. It's always so much fun. We're also going to quickly die cut a little white heart as well. We'll need that on the card as well, so let's run this one through. Jeanette said years ago. Did you enjoy it, Jeanette? I'm just trying to make sure that I have them done before I go. We come back on a Saturday, and then the following Friday we fly out to Sydney, so I'm not going to have any time that week to get anything done. All right. I'm going to go in with our DSP, and for this one it's that second smallest. Run this one through. I hope you make it next year too, Rachel. Even if we have to come and pick you up, we can do that. And we also need, just in that basic card, that's solid card, that smallest circle. And instead of fighting with this long piece, I'm just going to cut down a piece. Once we've done this smallest circle, we're also going to die cut a heart in the middle of it. We use the heart piece, the heart die cut on the bottom of the card, but we're going to layer the white heart in between. So it really makes that stand out on the card. Oops. Okay, I think I have all my elements. No, actually we need one more thing. We need the largest square. We're going to just die cut that one out with basic white. Oh, that's no good, Jeanette. Yeah, that makes it really hard if you have a bad experience. Alright, I'm just going to grab my dies, because a couple of them are really small. Just move them over to the side so I don't lose any. I've lost a die once, and I'm super careful now to make sure that I don't lose any more. Alrighty. So I'm going to fold and score my cardstock, or my card base. There we go. With our square, I'm going to bring in a ink blending brush, and we're just going to quickly sponge that background. So I'll try not to add a heavy hand. I find you don't have those big circles if you don't use a heavy hand. When I was doing my card swaps, I had circles. I have such a heavy hand. I try not to push down too much, but I can't help myself. And ink blending is one of those things that you're supposed to keep adding colour. It's like in layers. So you've got to be patient as well. Another thing that I'm not very patient. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Happy with that. Let me bring those cards in too so you can see what we're creating. So we're going to glue this piece down, straight down to our card base. We are doing a little bit of dimensional pop-ups. Just in the middle. I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of my teacup. Do you guys have this set at home? I think it was one of the most popular stamp sets that come out. I'm going to add my little tea bag as well. There is not using any twine or anything like that, so Just placing it on the edge like that. Can lay our DSP piece down. And popping up our sentiment piece. With our little heart here, I did something that I like to do quite regularly by adding fine tip glue, which creates a really glossy outlook. So, can you see that? It does take a little while to dry, so I have done one in each colour just because I wanted to make sure that they were completely dry before this afternoon. Now you want to be really sparingly with it and be careful with it. You don't want it to leak over the sides, but it gives such a great effect. And we're going to add that white one in the middle. I'm just going to add 3 little dots inside. So I did actually think to do about these last night and I completely forgot. So I've done them this morning. They're sitting at my window, so I'm just going to grab them. Hopefully they do dry. When I do this technique, I like to leave it overnight. So if you can do it the night before, I highly recommend doing that. Hopefully you heard me as I walked to the other end of the room. Anyway, so I've done them in all 5 colours. Aren't they great? So that's just using, actually I'll do one here so you can see. So plain cardstock, let's grab the fine tip glue. This glue, you want to make sure that you place the needle inside straight away once you're finished with it. Don't leave it sitting on your desk. It dries out super fast. And got bubbles coming out. All I'm going to do is just add, I'm not squeezing, I'm being really careful not to put too much out. Just going to add it all the way around. There we go. So you're just going to add the glue lid straight back on. And as you can see, that stays wet for quite a while, so I'm just going to move that to my other side of my desk so I don't pop it down on the ground. And then you have this great little element that you can add to your cards. And I'm just going to use my liquid glue to glue that one down. Marion said it does run. Yes, it does. You've got to be careful not to add too much. There we go. It's such a great little element, and the sparkle and shine in it is really, really pretty. Lastly, I'm going to bring in just my basic rhinestones. Another little tip for you, I like doing this technique as well, is using my stamping blends to colour in the rhinestone. So you can have any colour rhinestone if you have the blend. So these are alcohol-based markers. You get them in a combo, which you'll get a light and a dark. Let me just grab the light and the dark. You can blend them together to create really wonderful colouring. I will admit I haven't really mastered that technique. It's something that, again, takes a little time, and I'm not very patient. So, but even as a beginner colourer, I need a large one as well. So I'm doing a small, a medium, and a large from the rhinestones. I usually like to let that dry just for a few minutes, but because this is the last of the things that we need to do, I'm just going to use my Take My Pick tool, push it off to the side and add it down. Move this one over here and the smaller one up the top. Perfect. one last thing to do is I'm going to grab out these gorgeous ribbons. Come in all 5 of the colours. These are called metallic woven ribbon. So we're just going to create a nice little bow. Just like that. This has no bulk at all. It's a really great ribbon that cuts down really small. And to attach that to my card, I'm actually just going to grab a mini glue dot. Did you just hear the German Shepherd? She's sighing because she wants company. So I'm just going to roll that glue dot a little bit. And we can add that just to the corner. Now you could do this with any stamp set or bundle that you have. This is a really easy layout that you could use. Yeah, and that was my card for the swap. So, love it. Let me bring in the other ones just to show you all the colours. So cute. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Thanks, Jeanette. Yeah, so that's my card for today. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, I have a Tracy's Sunday challenge on at the moment as well. This week's theme is Christmas, so you can come and join in for that one. I do have my card here somewhere, I think. Yep, here we go. Let me show you the card that I created. There is a video here on YouTube if you would like to see that created. But yeah, come and join in the challenge. All you need to do is just create a card, go over to my Facebook page and add it into the comments there. Everyone's welcome to join in. If you're not using Stampin' Up, don't worry. Use what you have in your stash. So just come and join in. Now, if you're after any of the products that I've used today, you can purchase them in my online store. Use this month's hostess code. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there's wonderful benefits for shopping with me, and I really like to spoil my customers. So if you're looking for a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can certainly come over and use my services, and I hope to inspire you as well. Alright, fantastic. Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to my channel before, please do that. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for a Sunday challenge. It's going to be a great one. It's actually a fun fold card, so it's a little bit to it. I even have to create my own envelope, so there's your little sneak peek. Alright everyone, have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye.